Hey all, Chachang here. Welcome back to another video, and this should be an interesting one, I think. I'm a little excited for it. This is on the map, I believe, called Acropolis because it does have this hill around it, and if it's not, then it sure looks like it. And it's also, anyway, team games on Acropolis are always interesting because all the teams start off so close together. You can see these town centers are literally, I can see, two on the same screen, and over here for the team in the south, it's the same. So, or pretty much the same. Looks like yellow's a little out here on his own. So let's go ahead and introduce the players real quick. Here in green, we have El Clan Do Liable. Someone can let me know if I'm saying these wrong. I have no idea. And also in El Clan in Cayenne, we have Do Gao, pretty well-known player, playing as the Huns. Green is playing as the Mongols, and here in red we have Clan B8, Clan BH, playing as the Persians. So it should be interesting. I'm not really gonna take too note as to who's playing on the flanks and who's playing pocket, because it's really not gonna matter at this point with them so close together. And it does appear that I think they all get their standard resources. They're just really close together, so it kind of looks like they do. It looks like here's some of their secondary gold off the safety of the hill, but there actually seems to be quite a bit of resources here in this map. Just looking around, I see gold kind of everywhere, and there's stone. It looks like a decent amount of stone. So let's go ahead and look at the team in the south. I believe this is Mirror, Team Mirror, so they should be the same. Here in yellow, we have VN Moonite. Moon Knight. Over here in purple, we have in Persians Aphrodita, ZZ, and here in blue, we have Nikov playing as Huns. I know Nikov, so I do recognize quite a few of these players, and I can tell you this is a highly ranked game on Voobly with some experts. And one of the things about this map is your wood is usually pretty bad. We can see here green coming over here, and he's getting this wood here in the back. But it'll be interesting to see what they all do. We might see fast castles from everyone, but it looks like VH saying he's going for scouts, so it looks like we're not going to see that. And he's playing as a Persian, so it's probably permissible. The only reason why I say we could see... Nah, fast castle's not really going to work. I was going to say maybe because they're all so close together, they can help protect each other, but I don't think we'll see that just because they really aren't that far apart. Now here's what will be interesting. There is quite a bit of fish here in the middle, so it'll be interesting to see if they actually go to the middle and decide to use this fish. I mean, obviously your villager's not going to be safe with these 3 scouts running around. It looks like yellow actually has 2 scouts. Do you start off with 2 scouts in this game, or... Huh, looks like every player starts off with 2 scouts, so this isn't Acropolis. I'm not sure what map this is then. But it looks like they're all getting their scouts together now, and they're going to look to do some damage here where they can. And looks like every player is going for a pretty standard build at the start. Yellow is really kind of out here on his own. It looks like he's even starting to wall. It's honestly probably not too hard to wall, but if you want to keep getting wood, it's going to be a little difficult to keep it safe. Team wall, though, to the edges could happen, but he's going to have to wall down here, because if I believe right, you cannot build on these roads, which will make it a little annoying, but they could... Yellow could wall this off if he really wanted to, because he does have this ability to wall to the edge, and so does blue, actually. But it does look like these scouts are kind of just clamping together, and I'm waiting to see something happen with them. And that's hilarious. I didn't actually realize that they got 2 scouts, but I guess that makes sense because we heard that someone was pop capped at the very start of the game. Perhaps they're playing on... they're on a map pack, so I can't see what the map is. So apologize for that. I'm sorry I don't recognize this map, but it looks like no one attempting to go for the fish, but with the potential 6 scouts from the other team this early, I guess that makes sense, although it might be worth the risk. A few fishing boats in here could do a nice bit of food boost. Yeah. Anyway, good wood. Usually the good wood is found off the middle, so I would probably expect to see them stay in the middle, chopping their wood until they get to Castle Age and can get some town centers up to help protect their wood. But really not much going on, just scouting around and maybe trying to see where they can do the damage. I'm kind of surprised though we don't see these players kind of clamping all their scouts together, but they're probably just, they really don't have much scouting. I mean, we're 8 minutes in, but we might be seeing something here pretty soon. But they really don't have the most scouting here. I don't know how well these players actually know this map, to be honest. Like I said, it was pretty random for them. They're just doing a map pack, so it's not like they specifically chose this map. So the scouting isn't terrible, so maybe once they start doing a little more scouting, we can see those scouts do something, and we might actually see fast castles. I can see Dogao still hasn't gone up yet, and he's playing as the Huns. So looks like we're probably going to see a fast castle out of him. He's probably going to do loom and then look to go up. Looks like he's luring in these deer. Good stuff there. And let's check them. Looks like a few red was luring in a few deer too. And I'm going to guess the Mongol player. Where are your deer? Me didn't have any deer? I feel like the Mongol player should have gotten all his deer. But no matter, it looks like he's walling too, so it looks like they're gonna wall and go fast castle, and yellow up to the feudal age, and he is the first one, so if anyone's doing any aggression, it's going to be him. And yeah, he went up on 20 pop, so he's definitely going to be doing some aggression. And the stable coming out, there's a stable. Okay, so going to be scouts here from the Mongol player, and I'm going to assume... Oh, it looks like FH actually did lose a... He lost a villager here from a scout, and like I said, these two scouts clumping together gonna cause real headaches for FH here. He could lose another scout, and looks like purple coming in also to help harass there as well. And FH, if he's not careful, he's going to lose another villager. He is going to lose another villager, and rough day for FH here. And looks like another... No, green's going to help come in and push this back. Purple now coming in. Looks like blue here too. Everyone wants to gain up on FH. I'm not really surprised to see this, to be honest. I think FH needs to get a spearman out here real quick. Let's see what FH. FH looks like he was probably planning on going scouts, it looks like. And there's his stable. So yeah, FH was planning on going scouts. And yeah, looks like they should be able to push this back now that FH has a spearman. And now FH is back here in yellow's base, but he's not able to do too much damage. Yellow already has a spear out. And FH might actually not want to create too many scouts, but you can see yellow here creating scouts is... with these walls, I was gonna guess green is gonna go ahead and fast castle. Blue looks like he is going to fast castle, and purple looks like he's definitely fast castling. Although Nikov may not be. Nope, he's definitely fast castling. So it looks like everyone's fast castling except FH and blue, and I'm thinking that that's probably a good call. Just because this map, they are kind of far apart. And anyway, you can see a real messy game here for FH. He's probably not too happy at the start here. Let's see, Dogao probably going to be going for some cavalry archers. He's now getting that archer range out. Jeez, I was really having trouble thinking of that one. And another archer range. I'm going to guess we're going to see some cavalry archers here from the Hun player, and I'm going to guess from the Mongols we're probably going to be seeing maybe some knights, or maybe they'll go straight to Mangadai, which probably won't happen because they are such an expensive unit, and it doesn't appear he's on stone yet. Let's check out the other Mongol players. Mongols are such a strong late civ game. You really want them to kind of boom and maybe get those Mangadai out as fast as possible, but it looks like the yellow player, probably going to see knights from him because he's already in the scouts, and I don't see any archery ranges coming up. FH, his scouts just kind of trying to poke around, coming in on the front. Might hit blue's gold here. Green's here as well, so we have 5 scouts for blue. Blue's going to want a GB from this wall right here. He's going to keep 3 villagers safe for sure. Is he going to lose one? I don't think so. FH needs to get out. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 8 scouts here from this northern team, and they're going to be causing quite a bit of harass, and they need some spears out maybe to help deal with this. You see the Hun player Nikov is getting ready to go into some heavy cavalry archers. He's almost castle age. And he might be the first unless I think Dogao might be sooner. Nope. Anyway, nope, someone's up already. Looks like Green was the first, and he is probably just gonna boom. We're probably gonna see some town centers from him, and he is the Mongol player, so that'll be good for them. We're gonna see a town center over here on the wood, I'm assuming. So that's 2 town centers right away, and ouch, this is really hurting Purple here. He's getting hit pretty hard by the scout rush, and I'm surprised we don't see any spears coming over. Just a few scouts, but those scouts aren't really gonna do much to this. We see 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, 4 villagers down for Purple, and he might lose more. He does have this walled off pretty tightly. I think there's a hole here, though. And those yellow scouts are going to be forced back. Good team play by here. These guys must be on TeamSpeak or something. There's a town center coming up right away for Green. So he went 2 town centers right away. And Blue, let's check out Blue. I think he's still go. Nope, Nikov, sorry. He's on 3 rangers right away. We see those cavalry archers coming out. He's just going straight for the enemy's base. He's not messing around. And it looks like he probably put a bullseye on. Let's see. I'm gonna guess he put a bullseye right here between the 2. He's gonna run right into 2 archer rangers and this kind of wall off. But he can just ride right along here if he wants to and get into VH's economy if he wants. And that's probably what's gonna happen. Let's see, finally getting some spears over here to help force this off. Looks like VH lost some scouts, and poor Purple's not looking like he's in a good spot. He actually has the lowest score, and this team here in the south really isn't looking great. Oh, poor Spear getting eaten alive by a wolf. That's not good for him. And here's the cavalry archers coming in, gonna pick off a villager from VH's, and I think he needs to try to get in. He can't get in this way. He needs to find a way to get in, keep that blacksmith from going up so VH can't go up, delay it as long as possible. Although VH isn't looking to go up anytime soon anyway. Not making any more scouts, he should be going up as soon as he has enough food. And yeah, gonna go ahead and delay that a little bit. Now cavalry archers out for Dogao. Let's check the upgrades. Looks like Nikov does have the upgrade advantage, and Dogao's not gonna want to fight that. So let's see, he can get some good raiding here. I see maybe a villager pick coming in here. And he can get to his gold. He gets his gold and do some good damage there as well. And I'm not sure what Nikov is scouting is like, but he does have VH scouted pretty well, and he can deal with these cavalry archers pretty well, I think, as well. Although he's getting trapped in, he needs to get out of there. He's gonna lose all these cavalry archers. He's not careful. I think he should start picking the villagers as he runs, but it looks like he's just ready to run. 2 town centers up for Dogao. 3 for 4 even for Green. So Green is just straight up booming, and looks like Blue's just trying to defend a little bit against Cayenne. And really, Blue and Cayenne are the ones going for pure aggression here. And it looks like we have the Persian player. Is he booming as well? I don't see any slings going on that I've seen so far. Fordita. Just on the town centers, just kind of booming. You can see only on 36 population, really not looking great. Let's see, the villager high is definitely in Green's favor. Green's at 44 villagers, so Green's doing just fine, and he has 2 military. I'm gonna guess those are just those 2 scouts from the beginning. There's one. He's done a good job keeping them alive. Just 3 HP. Looks like they're on even footing now with their upgrades. So they could push in if he wants. I'm surprised we don't see a Bodkin coming in. Where's Nikov? Does he have Bodkin coming in now? No, guess can't really afford it. He's on just the 2 TCs, and looks like Cayenne is, I believe, also on 2 TCs. So both going for a pretty similar play, but you can just see these cavalry archers streaming across. And he's really trying to get aggressive, and I feel like he needs some help. Yellow's not having the best game either on 35 population. And let's check the military. We have 16 cavalry archers for Blue, and for Cayenne we have 12. So Blue does have more out, and that's gonna be good for him. But looks like Cayenne has a higher score lead. I wonder what the... Just wait, check KDR. Yeah, kills 8. 11, 7. No, blue should be higher. The only thing I can guess is that Kind probably has a better eco. Or scouting. Could always be scouting. Let's go ahead, and it's honestly, it's really not by much. It's really not enough to cry home about. You can see VH now getting up to the castle edge, and he looks like everyone's up to castle edge now. Yellow being the last. VH and yellow pretty much at the same time. And I think we're going to be seeing camels. I was going to see knights, although I don't think camels do good against cavalry, but archers take out camels really well, so I'm not sure camels are the best option, but I guess we'll see how they fare. Perhaps he's worried about knights, but I don't see any knights coming in yet. These scouts are going to be kind of annoying, and I think blue just needs to get out of here. He can't fight this all. He needs to focus the cannons, so you can see how fast they die to arrow fire. And yeah, blue just needs to run. He can't fight everything here. He does have Bodkin though, but they again are even upgrades. And let's check Nikov here. Nikov having a pretty decent game. I feel like he needs help from his other teammates though. And he doesn't have a stable, no bloodlines yet for either Cayenne or Blue, and I feel like they should be getting that pretty soon. Dogao doesn't even have a stable as well. He's just going to keep making these cavalry archers. And I think he can hit and run these guys pretty easily and try to help take them out. I think VH wanted Cayenne to follow there, but he didn't. Looks like Cayenne's going to come in to do some raiding himself. No fishing ships were ever made. I think that's a little surprising. Let's see, another town center up here for Cayenne. Blue, I'm going to guess he's still... No, he's on 3 now. So it looks like Cayenne and Blue playing the same game. Yellow... It looks like he's just trying to boom here, and this is kind of scary for them because Green's been allowed to just boom here as much as he wants, and I'm gonna guess that Green's gonna be starting to get out, be thinking about getting some castles out here pretty soon. And he already has one, helping to protect the eco, and he's gonna start making these Mangudai, and these Mangudai are gonna do wonders against these cavalry archers, to be honest, because they're definitely much better. They're just going to be harder to mass. But now he's starting to get castles out. We're going to see these Mangudai coming out, and they're going to be doing really well. And I think the military for this team here in the south is mainly in Blue's cavalry archers, which I've done a good job rating, but he's, you know, literally just put some pressure on VH, killed a few villagers. Mostly, though, Cayenne's been doing a good job keeping VH safe. This cavalry archer getting in, he's going to pick. Nope, VH saw it. Good job for VH. That would have been a nice little easy pick there. Although, he needs to change his gathering points. He's starting to lose cavalry archers here for free. Got 1 villager, but lost, looks like 2 cavalry archers. That's really not worth it. He needs to Nikov needs to move his gathering points, and looks like he still hasn't. Now he has. So that's good. But he was starting to lose those guys for free, and that's never good. You can see Dogao now starting to get to that critical number where he's going to be able to just take these guys down. Looks like Nikov does have the upgrade advantage. He does have an extra armor upgrade, but I really feel like a stable would be good. But I guess they don't have the wood for it at this moment. Mangudai now coming out, second castle coming out, and that's starting to get to be quite a good number of them. Let's see, we can see they only have the +1 attack. Probably going to be seeing something else coming soon. Looks like they're telling VH where to go to get some good wood. VH probably going to drop a town center right there. Eventually, when he has the wood for it. And stone should be soon. I don't think these camels are doing too much. And looks like Diablo, or whatever Green's name is starting to move ahead, and this is getting to be a scary army. I don't think they can stop this. Looks like Blue patrolled, but only half of them actually engaged that. He needs to get away from this. He can't fight this, I don't think. He does have the upgrade advantage, though, over both of them, so perhaps he can. Knights now coming in from purple, but really isn't enough knights here to make a difference, and Blue just needs to get GB. He needs GB out of here. I'm going to kill these camels, though, really easily. But now these camels are going to be good because they'll be able to take on purple pretty well. There's purple's knights. Purple now finally has some military out on the field. Yellow's still kind of booming. He's probably going to be looking to get some Mangudai. See his stone income's now coming in, and I want to watch this fight. We'll check that later. Again, going to do some hit and run tactics, although hit and run tactics are definitely a lot harder to do when you have these archers chasing you, although I don't know if they have ballistics yet. Now those camels are doing pretty good damage. They just have to get close, but you can see they can just get kited all day. VH may have the husbandry, and purple needs to get in here and do something. Obviously these camels are going to be bad for him, and I don't think he's got enough knights or enough upgrades to take this on. Now they do have the +2. The Mangudai has a +2 as well. This isn't a good engagement. I don't think these knights are going to be enough to push this back. Perhaps they are. These knights coming in on the back. Have these cavalry archers here on the front. More cavalry archers coming in. Nope, just one. More cavalry archers coming in for Kine, though, and green. And they're going to start working on kiting these knights. And it looks like blue's trying to head them off. Doesn't look like it actually worked. Pretty interesting engagement we have going on here. See, no ballistics yet for blue, I don't think. I would check these upgrades, but I want to watch this. He does now have the bloodlines, so does green. I'm sorry, so does Cayenne. I don't think green does yet. And it looks like they're going to start pulling back, I think. That is now starting to get to be quite a lot of knights for Aphrodite. He does have a +2 now. And they can start pushing this back, so that's excellent for them. Yellow now moving forward with these villagers. What is he doing? Going to drop a castle somewhere? Let's see. Moon Knight. He's got one castle up. He's now going to go for some Mangudai of his own. He's just dropping a mining camp. He does have the resources to drop a castle, though. Although I feel like, yeah, dropping a castle right here would be excellent. Although he doesn't know what town center is here. He's about to find it, though. There you go, finding that, and let's see if he drops a castle here. That'd be good for him, I think. Although it could get taken out later if green is. I was gonna say on his way to Imperial Age. He already is. Although Moon Knight is as well, but Moon Knight doesn't have the Mangudai out that green does. So green's gonna start to get really scary really fast. Let's check the other people. Nikov starting to get close to Imperial Age. He's starting to think about it. He should be clicking up here pretty soon. He actually has his town center idled. He might be looking to click Imperial when he gets that. Starting to consider picking up these relics here. Cayenne here, or teal, whatever you want to call his color. I always call it Cayenne, but I think teal is probably more appropriate. And oh, this isn't going to be good for Nikov. He's going to get found by these camels. Although he's now moving again to that gold. Maybe he wants to hide some more. He's been found. Looks like market's now coming up. We're on the 34, 35 minute mark, so I think that's usually when you start seeing these markets coming up. Green now coming in with these Mangudai, and they're going to do some good harass. He does see it nice and early, though. Good reaction here. Blue now has clicked Imperial Age. Let's check. Dogao's already Imperial Age. He's going to start having these. He's going Cavalier route. He's not. He's dropping these cavalry archers, and he's going straight for Cavalier. And that's going to be a little. That's going to be a little annoying for this team, unless they can get some camels out real quick to help deal with that. You can see these knights now getting taken out very easily by these camels. So these camels have been a great investment, actually. So good call from VH. They really don't have much upgrades on him. VH has to be up to Imperial or something. No, he's not. What is he doing? Just making lots of camels. That's what he's been doing. That's his game plan with camels. And there we go. Looks like a wall. Looks like he was going to try to wall this off maybe, but it already seems to be walled. Try to wall it off to help protect the trade. Now we have Aphrodite. Now he's in the Castle Age. Probably going to be seeing Cavalier coming out straight away from him. He is the Persians. There's the Cavalier upgrade. He needs to keep making knights, and he's got plate barding armor coming in. No surprises there. Could see the Paladin from the Sun player, definitely an option. And I don't see his cavalry archers, so I They must have died. Lots of markets coming up for blue here on this side, and I think walls off here would be good, especially with so many cavalry archers on the field, especially with the Mongols player. You know those trade cards are going to be eaten up alive. Looks like Nikov is going to continue to stay with his cavalry archers. He's starting to get all the Parthian tactics, and we're probably going to see heavy cavalry archers when he can afford it. There's Bracer, and here comes some Mingyu Dai. And over here, looks like we have Cavalier now against these Camels. These Camels aren't quite so scary for this Cavalier. VH is going to just run back. Let's see if VH is on his way up now. Yes, he is. And who does that leave? That's him. He's the last one. And I think they should just... these Mingudai are starting to get really scary. So we have Elite Mingudai fully upgraded, and that's going to be a real challenge to deal with, I think, especially if they're going to keep prodding around here trying to do the raiding. They're excellent raiders. They're going to get in these trade line and really do some good damage. I think some walls here are of the essence. Lose those cavalry archers. They need to find something to deal with these Mangudai. And Nikov needs to be getting out that heavy cavalry archer upgrade. There it is, right where I'm saying it, right when I'm saying it. Wow, looks like a town center went down. PH now in the Imperial Age. I'm gonna guess he's gonna be going for these heavy camels. You see lots of villagers getting killed here very quickly. Nikov has to react to this. Let's keep an eye on that heavy cavalry archer. He needs it to be coming in right when he wants to engage this, and I think if he tries to engage now, come around this way, he should be fine. If they can kill all these Mangudai, that'd be awesome, but I don't think they're going to get a chance to. And there's the GG from purple. Oh, yeah, Paladin's coming in. Hitting yellow. I have some Trebs coming in, and it looks like Dogau's just starting to really do the damage. And if you just look at the scores, they probably saw it. They were so far behind, and they don't have a wall up. These Mangudai are going to come in and really start to deal with the damage to this eco. And even if they were able to finish killing them off, you know, it's not going to help too much. Let's go ahead and check achievements for this one, since a lot did happen during this game. Although I kind of wish the game would have lasted a little longer, but it looks like, yeah, there's just no way to stop these paladins. There's nothing over here in the way to counter them. These Mangudai aren't upgraded all the way, and I think yellow was just going to die, and we just had a whole flood of them coming in. So I think the paladins are really what scared them off for this game. Go ahead and check achievements here. Looks like we have military stats. We have with Green with the largest army, and those were mostly all Mangudai, but he was allowed to boom all game, and his KD to kill to death ratio was just really good. Moon Knight didn't really do too much. Purple got raided really hard there at the beginning, and I think that really slowed him down a lot. And really for the armies, it was mostly blue, and Dogao held him off a while for the cavalry archers, but switching to paladins and got paladin upgrade really early. Well, considering. Gold collected. Looks like most of the resources were for L Clan as well. Just taking a quick glance at all these. Go ahead and check villager high. We see Dogao was able to just boom away. Green was able to boom really well, and it wasn't able to didn't make military until it went straight into Mangudai and Imperial Age. And anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time.